Today we have a 1 hour long Pokemon card business video, which will be a very long watch, so I highly recommend using the 2x feature so I can talk a little bit faster for you. This is for any new Pokemon card business people or aspiring Pokemon card business video to see a look at our past. We have our first couple TikToks here, all the way to our more recent ones. We've sold over $10 million of cards now, and so a lot of my newer content could seem a little bit unrelatable if you're just starting out. The point of this video is for you guys to see Pokeannie.com from the very start. I'm talking the first couple weeks of the business, all the way up through 2024. We're reviewing TikToks, and I'm going to be kind of giving my opinion on each video. There's going to be some lessons to be learned in these videos. I'll review some of the footage, and other times I'll just let it play out. I've kind of chosen the most iconic milestones of the business, but overall there is a lot. So feel free to skip through the video, through the different eras. Most of the stuff in this video is from my start, and then we start kind of time jumping a little bit more towards the end. So use the 2x speed button. Feel free to skip around, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you guys want to start a Pokemon card business, it seems like now is a really bad time being in a bull market, but I promise you it will seem just as bad when we enter a bear market. So if you're thinking about starting or you're just starting out, please just give it a shot and just stick with it. Let's roll the clips. We're going to give these videos a watch. You guys can feel free to skip around in this video as much as you want. I'm not going to apologize for a long video today. All right, let's play this first one and then we'll analyze it. How I started a successful Pokemon business, part 1. Okay, a little behind the scenes. This is basically all I got right now. Just a ton of Japanese cards. I got a bunch coming, but it's not as overwhelming as you'd think. It's just this is my entire business, and it shouldn't be that surprising because it was 1 month into starting, but kind of a shelf full of stuff. At this point, I'm doing well enough in business where all this stuff was essentially free to me. Just keep reinvesting into the business. I raised initial capital by going to Walmart and buying stuff on clearance. There's all this junk in here. I bought all this stuff on clearance. You've probably seen those. Okay, those Beats headphones, crazy. Those were $35 on clearance. I think at the time they were worth about $110. And I think I bought like 30 of them. I have a video on that in my TikTok somewhere. And then I sell it on eBay. Video games are a great place to look for Walmart clearance. Check out secret clearance at Walmart on my TikTok. I went hard, sold stuff on eBay for about a year, and then I raised $8,000 to start my business. You need a big number like that because if you buy in bulk, you save a ton of money, especially if you're shipping directly from Japan. You need to buy in bulk or it's not going to work. If you're going to have an American store, good luck getting a supplier, but try your best. Part 2 coming up. So this video covers a few things. Number 1, it makes me very relatable because my whole business was smaller than most rip and shippers business. And I sounded so confident in myself. It's like I knew that I'd build this empire thanks to, again, you guys and my wife, honestly. But I sound very confident in it, which is shocking because I did not deserve anything at all yet. But the Walmart clearance thing, that is so important to a lot of you guys starting out. I should have mentioned in my disclaimers in the intro to this video, if you've already got like a rip and ship thing going or you're a successful vendor, you're not going to get anything out of this. This isn't for established people. This is for literal brand new people who think they want to do this in their future. So keep that in mind. I should have made that disclaimer earlier. But this was a whole entire business. And at the time, Sky Legends was not like $300. Sky Legends, I think I was getting for 40 or 50 and selling for like 75. This is how I built capital. So things are a lot different now. You guys can build capital literally by going to vending tables at Collecticon, buying stuff in bulk again, and then flipping it on Whatnot, for example. That takes a lot of capital and knowledge. And if you're in the Pokemon card world, you might have that knowledge. I was absolutely flabbergasted at the knowledge Ricky and Jarchomp had in my last podcast with those guys. Because, I mean, they just like, oh yeah, this card came from, they'll list some obscure set from 2002, and their knowledge is crazy. If you don't have that level of knowledge, I certainly don't, then find a way to raise money for your initial capital in some other way. I did eBay full-time through college, and I actually made a lot of money doing it. It's a little bit harder now because a lot of people are doing it, but you can find stuff at Walmart clearance garage sales, thrift stores, etc. And you can make a lot of money doing it. So I would highly suggest looking into that to build your initial capital. Everyone asked how I started. That's how I started. Okay, so point number 2 in how to start a $10 million Pokemon card business. It's all about content, and we're gonna basically repeat ourselves a lot through this video. But you'll see I am 27 videos in on this list. And this is just the playlist I specifically made. Like, there's probably 2 or 3 videos between these two that I didn't feature in the playlist, for example. So a lot of folks thought, again, it was hyperbole that I would make 10 to 12 videos a day when I was starting out. That number wasn't arbitrary. I listened to a lot of Gary Vaynerchuk, and he's always said, make 10 videos a day or you're not trying hard enough. And Gary gets some criticism for being a toxic work culture. Like, he's kind of a hyper shill for grinding, so to speak. And I don't think anyone that listens to him even believes half the stuff he says. Like, I don't believe anyone in any business is actually posting 10 videos a day, but I actually did. Like, quite literally, I was posting 10 to 12 videos per day. I don't think I was medicated yet, which probably helped a lot. Bipolar 2, and you can get into these manic cycles where you're up literally all night for several days. It's very similar to a meth addiction if it's untreated. So if you've ever been on meth, you know that you can stay up for 3 to 5 days at a time. So I think that probably helped me. But if you guys can channel your inner meth addict or bipolar person, that's probably healthier. You can do what I did. I want to show you just how specific some of these videos were. This one here, I actually talk about just Walmart flipping. And you see what I did here is I found a way to tie it to Pokemon. And this was, again, just...
Hey guys, if you want to start a Pokemon card flipping business or just want more money for Pokemon cards, consider flipping stuff. I got 28 of these Beats by Dre wireless headphones. You'll never believe what I paid for them. Every 3 of these things, you can get a booster box. Stay tuned for how.
Okay guys, got a lot of stuff. Here's the highlights. So we bought a bunch of clearance games at Walmart, 555 for 176, profit 121. Made like $60 here. That's fine. This I got these for $1. I got these for $1. Here's
this is Walmart secret clearance. That's why the dollar isn't matching what the sticker said. Just Google Walmart secret clearance. I think it's still a thing.
that receipt, secret clearance. $108 for the stack.
Okay, there we go. So $11. Paid $308. Sell for $15.40.
For $15.40. It's 28 Beats by Dre's for $11 a piece. Here's the receipt to prove it. Altogether, this is going to be a $1,415 profit for the day.
I was painting my boss's rental house. That's what's on my finger.
Hey guys, if you want to start a Pokemon
So
card...
that was just, again, building capital for your business. You don't need to do it in the Pokemon card world. You can honestly mow lawns. My little brother Justin, now it's a real business with an LLC, as a truck and all that good stuff. But for about a year, he had a Toyota Camry from like 2001. And he had a fold-up lawnmower, like a push mower, and he put it in the trunk of his Camry, put the trimmer in the back of his Camry, and he just mowed lawns for people for like $25 a lawn. And now he's got a lot of money. I mean, I'm not gonna get into his business, but it's a lot that he's gained. So you don't need to make money in Pokemon to start a Pokemon business. You can start pretty much however you want. This is just more kind of interesting content on how small we were when we started. Again, a lot of this video, I'm going to teach you practical stuff more. Well, I'm going to give you practical ideas that really you do need to grasp to, again, sell $10 million of cards. But another half of this video, like I said earlier, is just showing you how small we started not very long ago. This was 2021. And so this is my fancy 10 million in sales business back in February.
January 12th, actually. That room was atrocious.
These boxes, or this was the hobby armor for me in 2021. They are USPS priority mail boxes that I cut into, I think I considered these rectangles, but there were no true right angles on these, but yeah, so if you're wondering what those Charizard cards are, they're just promo Japanese cards, no different than the promo Japanese cards we have now. It's the Grand Prix Charizard, if you want to look it up. At the time, eBay had these, Japanese eBay had these. You could buy They were $10 a piece. It was like $1,000. You get 100 of these Charizard cards if you bought in bulk. Now, if you did not buy in bulk, they were selling on eBay for about $25. And so I undercut eBay. Tariffs weren't really a thing yet. And so I made roughly $8 a card after fees and whatnot. And I know I sold like 500 or 600 of these, you know, in a few months. These were the good old days. So in addition to my eBay revenue from Walmart clearance, I also made several $1,000s just selling these. So you can actually just copy that model now if you really wanted. You could go to eBay, type in any Japanese promo card, write the word lot at the end of it, and then organize price highest to lowest. And then you're going to get Japanese people selling like 1,000. At one time, you could buy like 1,000 McDonald's Pikachus for, I don't know, probably like $15 a Pikachu at one time. And that's basically what I did at the time. This one is when we started getting a little bit bigger. This
guys,
was
huge news. We got
again February, but
our last big order in from
not
Japan.
bad.
We got 20 of these guys, 20 Dragon Majesty, 13 Sky Legend, 10 Firewalker, a couple of the Dark Orders. We got some Dream League.
All of these were about $30 at this time. So keep in mind, I wasn't like that rich. It's just these were really cheap. But yeah, I bought all these from the Walmart clearance.
Originally, stuff was going to ship out on like the 5th or the 7th, but we got all the stuff early. So if you ordered from me any of these things, it's going to go out today. And then if you want to order one of these things,
You can see in the back my shipping area. It's Amazon boxes with holes cut in them. And then I have bubble wrap that I got from my dad's work. Updates and what's coming. Let's watch this one.
Guys, couple of updates. Number one, we now take credit cards. So it's all through Wix payments.
We're 1 month into the business, and apparently at this point we never took credit cards. Okay, I just did PayPal, I guess.
Totally legit, totally safe. If you'd rather do PayPal, we still do PayPal as well. Another thing, we got the website updated.
fix some inefficiencies here. Now we got like an intro video just kind of encouraging people. It's a safe website.
Okay, so I know the website's ugly, but I actually am pretty impressed with myself. This video here is huge. So this is Wix, and there's a ability to import a YouTube video on there. And it looks silly and sloppy, but for what it lacks in aesthetics, because like this website looks sus enough where I probably wouldn't buy from it, but what it lacks in aesthetics is kind of made up for almost in the video here. And in this video I talk, hey, my name is Brian, I'm a dude from Omaha, Nebraska, super down to earth. Here's some reviews I have and why you should buy from me. And honestly, a lot of new businesses right now, they want their website to be sexy and sleek, and they use the templates and all that. And half of you new people have a better website than I do. But if there's no reviews or, you know, credibility, that's my favorite word, then no one's going to buy from you. So even if it's cringe, I wouldn't, I would almost kind of recommend doing this. Just something to keep in mind. And we're going to talk a lot about content today. So just
people, it's a safe website.
Look at that shit.
I got all the booster pack lots in a separate gallery, and then the booster boxes in this gallery. We now have reviews. So if you want to check out our reviews, I got another intro video, some information. I got 3 reviews from Facebook, so not a whole lot, but I'm gathering more. I know everyone on TikTok liked the how to start a Pokemon business video. I'm going to do more of those, so stay followed or follow if you want to know kind of more about the Pokemon business side of things. I think that's it. Go to pokeany.com if you want to shop Japanese product, and comment below if you have any questions.
I had hella nerve making a how to start a Pokemon card business 1 month into starting a Pokemon card business. Hella nerve. You can see back there the Kanazawa Pikachu box. That's probably worth like $1,000 now. Crazy. My wife helped with some marketing here. We purposely wanted it to be kind of cringe and silly. It's never a bad idea to have a hot chick in your thumbnail, like kind of base take, but if you have a wife, I mean, go for it.
Hey babe, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just looking at these booster boxes that I bought off of pokeany.com.
What? Pokeany.com? How much?
For $75.
$75?
$75.
For a booster box?
For a booster box.
Wow, what a great deal.
$75.
Hey,
I mean, 37 comments, 10,000, 14,000. If you have somebody that's more attractive than you, throw them in the thumbnail. What is this?
What's up, TikTok? Brian at pokene.com. Wasn't really clickbait. We do have kind of a problem. People are shopping too much on my site. Things are going too well. And I don't have a lot of product, and it's probably become pretty obvious. The stuff on there, a lot of it's pre-sale stuff, and a lot of that pre-sale stuff is already sold, and I don't even have it in hand yet. So if you made an order, it's going to get fulfilled by the 12th for sure, just like it says on the site. If you're looking for new product, please be patient. I had no idea.
Okay, so there's actually a good lesson to be learned here. Number one, don't do pre-orders. Like, we've talked about pre-orders before. It doesn't work very well. I mean, don't do pre-orders unless you know for a fact you're getting the stock in. At this time, I did not know anything. But there's a good lesson to be learned here. So I remember making this video, actually, and I was really stressed out because our website was strangely extremely popular. I guess it's not strange. Some of those Charizard card videos got 1 million views, which is like insane. I think the one that got 1.3 mil was me throwing them on a table with a Blackpink K-pop song in the background. And, you know, even if you get 1% of 1 million people to follow you and 1% of those people visit your site, that's still a pretty decent way to start a business. So keep that in mind, the law of big numbers, as Dan says. Let's keep that in mind. But it was stressful because I had this huge influx of people to the site, which sounds like a good problem to have. The stressful part was I didn't have enough capital that I was comfortable spending, apparently, to keep the site stocked. So I remember this vividly. Every week, the website would go out of stock of everything. And then people visiting the site would be like, yo, there's nothing here. And some of them probably came back later, but most of them probably didn't. And this happened every 10 days. I'd run out of stuff. I didn't have the balls to put a ton of money down. Like most of the stuff you've seen in the previous several videos, it was pre-sold already. If you actually heard me in a couple of videos, I say everything's shipping today. So at this time, I didn't have a lot of nerve. I just kind of relied on taking your money first and then giving it to Japan after. Not quite a Ponzi scheme, but kind of sloppy for sure. So if you're a new business, I would suggest a few things. Number one, don't be sloppy. Number two, keep your website stocked. And number three, if for whatever reason you run into my problem where customers are coming to your site and there's nothing to buy, capture their contact information so that when there is something available, you can email them. At this time, I don't think I was doing that very well. If I could go back in time, I would tell this Brian, I'd say, hey, put a form. Wix or Shopify has forms. It's just, filling your name, email, phone number, whatever. I would have said, hey, put a form on the bottom of the screen and say, fill this form out for stock updates. Every month, we're going to draw a random name from the list and you'll get an unlimited Machop card, whatever. I would have told myself to get a form. So there's a good lesson for you guys today is capture contact info at all costs. This video is actually pretty good. New booster boxes, packs and boxes online now. Let me show you this one quick.
PokeNE.com, guys, we hear you. We found some new product.
You can see all the pre-sale in the title of almost every product and then the shipping ribbon here. So it was the 10th when I uploaded this video. So I gave myself 8 days to ship things out.
Posted on the site. Ships out February 18th and some of it February 12th. So I apologize for the wait. We're really just trying to catch up. You guys have been way too good to our site. This blew up a little faster than we thought it would, but
wow.
We got some Super Burst Impact. We got some Remix Bout.
That's probably $300 now.
And we've got some Rebel Crash coming. And then, of course, Friday is the big release of Shiny Star V for $134.99 free shipping.
Okay, a couple of things to look at here. So this is probably the first time. I mean, again, I've only been in business for a month at this point. But you can see I already expanded my product offerings. I have a sealed box, and then I have a 5-pack bundle, and then 10-pack bundles. And this is actually pretty advanced at the time. Number one, it wasn't sketchy selling single packs at this time. I mean, I sell them now, but I'm pretty established. For a store that only had probably 5 Facebook reviews, this probably wouldn't work very well. But I expanded my product offerings because I was like, well, not everyone has $75 to spend on a sealed box, but everyone probably has $20. So I did a $20, I think it's like 17, whatever that says. And then I did a $30, I can't quite read the text there, but I did 10 packs, 5 packs in a box. And so even though I was selling out on the site all the time, I wanted to give people options and different price points. And the best way to do it was just dividing the boxes out. Now I just sell single packs and you can kind of mix and match all you want. But this 5 booster pack thing it was just more efficient, more money per order. And it made more sense for shipping because at the time, I show it somewhere in this giant playlist. At the time, my average sale volume was $45 and shipping costs like $5. So it made more sense to at least guarantee you guys buy 5 packs at the very least. It just made more sense for shipping. At the time, I was paying $350, or I was charging $350 for shipping. So this video will probably show me fulfilling some orders.
Guys, here's what a good day.
Oh my God, this was before I wrapped my Mazda.
Business looks like, thanks to all your very generous support. We've got just packages all in the car, all in the Pikachu car.
This was fun. This is when I started really taking things serious. I got business cards and stickers. We official. Again, 1 month into the business. So let's play this one real quick in full.
At PokeAnnie.com, exciting day. We got all of our business cards in, so we're super official now. There's a code for free shipping.
Okay, so I love the business card with the promo code on the back. I did this with every order to get repeat business because once you get a customer, the cost to acquire a customer, the CAC, you don't need to know your CAC when you're just starting out, but the cost to acquire a customer is always the most expensive part of e-commerce. And so if you can get repeat business from the customers you already acquired, it's basically free money. And so I did this, and I think that's pretty smart. This is a very Gary V. Alex Hermosi strategy here. I kind of want to see my Pokemon card business tip from back then.
Get a lot of comments asking how to start a Pokemon business, where to start.
Where's that code again?
Number one, getting a wholesaler, a distributor, whatever, it's near impossible right now unless you have like thousands of dollars to lay down and you convince them that you have thousands of dollars to lay down. I really suggest starting another way. Niche yourself out. Start something that you're better than anyone else at. I chose Japanese cards. I treat my customers like gold. When I mess up, I give them a bunch of free stuff. And if I'm even a little bit late to a shipping date, I give away a bunch of free stuff.
The thing about if you mess up, treat your customer good. We all have bought from websites where they effed up and all they do is say sorry and then they send you what you should have just gotten a week prior. I don't think that's a true solution. Like if I order a booster pack for $10 and I get it and it's like resealed or I don't know, it's damaged. I waited a week to get it. And then if I email you and all you do is send me the same booster pack that I should have gotten a week ago, I don't consider that very good customer service. If I F something up, which I absolutely do, there's a good chance someone in the comments has been a victim of one of my F ups. You can attest that if I am late to something or I do something wrong, I always compensate you in some way, shape, or form, whether it's a coupon code, not just for free shipping, but like a $20 off $20 coupon code, free packs, free action figures now, free something. So that was a really good tip. And then I also mentioned in this video how getting a distributor is nearly impossible unless you lay down thousands of dollars, like that's some inconceivable number. And that's another thing I want you to write down and remember because we're going to talk a lot about distribution in this video. Like that's going to be the main topic of this video when we're done kind of reviewing footage. It was at this point impossible to get a distributor. And so all I did was sell Japanese, which is what I've told you guys to do many times in my business playlist on YouTube is sell Japanese cards. You can meet a distributor on Instagram. There's no secret to it. Find a Japanese dude with Pokemon in his thumbnail, DM him, see if he's got a inventory list, and then take a chance. That's literally what I did. You can see my coat again in this video. I told you the coat will make lots of appearances. Also the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. Okay, so as you can see here, EV Heroes was just coming out. So we had Shiny Star V and EV Heroes. This was a very strong time for the market. EV Heroes went crazy, as you guys know. Here's a big milestone, 20K.
Guys, big news.
February 17th. There's that code again.
First of all, thank you so much. We hit $20,000 in revenue this month. So first 17 days of business, $20,000 in revenue. Thank you for all your support. I appreciate all the orders, big and small. To celebrate, we're going to take...
Yeah, so $20,000 in revenue in the first 17 days. That's crazy. That just like, it's a testament to, number one, how bullish the market was at this time. And number two, how important content is, because you guys saw the website in a few videos ago and it looked completely sus AF. You also saw my reviews. There weren't very many. So what made people come to my site? Well, it wasn't the website, it wasn't the reviews. I didn't pay for advertising yet. It was pure organic content. TikTok videos re-uploaded to Instagram. That's literally how I got business, was just organic content. And I must say, I'm looking at these like EV Heroes restocked, 20K revenue, restock is coming. This video is literally just thanks for the review, Colby. So I literally think you could just see how many posts I made per day. This was on the 20th. I mean, this isn't even really like a video. It's basically a screenshot of my review with some crappy music in the background. So you can see I did a really good job of keeping you guys updated on literally my whole entire life. Like every time I got a review, I posted a video. It's just a testament to how crazy I went on content. And by the way, I know a lot of people, like, their main worry when you're talking about 10 uploads a day is like, oh, I'm gonna, drown people in the feed. I'm gonna be annoying, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, that is the most narcissistic, arrogant thing you can do, because the algorithm, if you think it cares about you that much in the beginning, you're insane. Even me, who has 60,000 subs, I could post a video and then another video and 2 more videos in one day, and the chance of the same person seeing even 2 or 3 of those videos, at least day one, is extremely slim. There are people, I don't know if this is true, but I think this is true. I looked at a few sources. There are 500 hours of YouTube content uploaded on the site every minute. Think about that. 500 hours of new content on YouTube uploaded every 1 minute. I feel like that's a realistic stat, because I remember like 3, 5, 6 years ago, it was 100 hours of content per minute, and YouTube has just grown like a freaking weed. So like that kind of makes sense. But the chance of the same person seeing any of these videos more than once is so slim, which is fine, because that means every view could potentially be unique. So just keep that in mind. You're not going to flood the feed, I promise. Now, if PokeRev posted 10 videos in a week, yeah, he'd flood the feed because the algorithm really likes him, because he's earned it. But you guys, you don't need to worry about that. Let's see what my goals for month 2 look like.
Goals for month 2. As you guys might know, the store is only 23 days old and we've just exploded thanks to you. Things I want to do differently for month 2. Number 1, I need to keep better stock and inventory. I was very nervous at first to start. I didn't think it would blow up, so I had a very small amount of inventory and I've been scrambling ever since. Maintain quick shipping times. USPS is severely delayed, but I can at least do my part to get everything ordered in the mailbox within 8 hours of purchase. I want to expand POTM, Pack of the Month. You pay $28.50, you get free shipping. Every month we send you 10 Pack of the Month booster packs. Right now we have like 30 Pack of the Month people. I want to open this up to about 100 by next month. I try not to do any pre-sales. It's just too chaotic of a world. I can't predict shipping times. There's so many delays from Japan. I don't want to sell something unless I have it in hand for the sake of you guys.
That's a lot to unpack. I should have been pausing. Number 1, in the background, you can see my business has expanded a little bit. That's all Shiny Star V, I believe. So I mentioned pre-orders being stupid, so I learned that really quick. I also mentioned USPS shipping times. This was just a disaster. I forgot why. It might just have been because of COVID, but you know what? It was COVID because they couldn't get enough employees to work. So there were some delays of like multiple weeks at this time. It was a complete nightmare, which, one thing I can say about that is there's always going to be something, whether it's the government, the president, the feds, health in general, any random epidemics and pandemics that start, bull markets, bear market, there's always going to be something that's horrible, and you're always going to think it's going to end your business. You're always going to think it's the end of the world. I remember being very stressed out at this time with speed, and it's funny, like looking back, I'm like, that wasn't really a big deal, but I remember being very stressed out. You also heard me say pack of the month, the bottoms as we called them. That was one of the worst decisions I ever made in business, so I highly recommend you don't do that. The deal was crazy. I mean, 10 packs for $28.50 is wild. But the premise there was people signed up for a monthly membership, kind of like Patreon. It was through Wix. And every month I sent them, 10 packs. And the problem with that, there was a few, is number one, I didn't do a good job keeping everyone, like, there were people that started on the 5th and then the 10th and then the 15th and then the 30th. And I didn't have the logistics set up to like ship each person a package every 30 days. Like the logistics were horrible. Looking back, I wish I would have like, hey guys, if you want to join pack of the month, the deadline is this. We're closing subscriptions at this time. That would have helped. And number two with this issue was my inventory was so unpredictable that if the pack of the month was like super electric breaker, whatever it was called, super burst impact, then there was a chance that when their month came along, I didn't have any more super burst impacts. And so it was a hot mess express. I canceled that pretty quick. I think I let that go until April. Still February. 4 a.m. hustle. This is very much me now. It is usually the middle of the night when I'm making these videos.
Guys, it is 4 in the morning right now. 4:16 actually. And this is what I've been doing. Like I said in
my outgoing mail section is so cute.
This video, USPS is very much overbooked and slow and delayed. So I'm filling up.
It's Andrea's laundry basket I use for orders.
The laundry basket full of orders that are going out. They'll be going out first thing tomorrow morning just to minimize the amount of time that you guys have to wait. Thanks for your patience. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully all you guys are sleeping, and hopefully I will be too.
I look unhinged. I forgot to mention in a video or two ago, you heard me say 8-hour shipping time. That's crazy. I had the time to do that. So yeah, every order I fulfilled within 8 hours. I'm sorry, I'm not that fast anymore, guys. This was my first rip and ship on Twitch. Guys, just did our first live stream rip and ship on Twitch. A lot of cool people I met, and we learned how to do rip and ships. What is a rip and ship?
My guy Christopher, he follows me here on TikTok. He got some pretty good ones. We got Crobat V. He got something really good in here. Let's see. We got Toxtricity there from the stream. We're gonna ship all this stuff out within 8 hours, like we do on every order. Yeah. So if you guys want for the rip and ship. That was a really fun stream, and I remember it was very successful. I think we sold over like $1,500 of stuff, which is nuts as a new streamer. I was on Twitch. There wasn't any streaming platforms that people knew about yet. This was early. Like I was very early to the game. I think the only other person that's notable that I can think of was like RoboSkills maybe, who was doing streams on TikTok. Goated Pulse probably was too. But there was no whatnot, there was no drip, there was none of that. And there was just enough people interested in rip and ships that you could just make a Twitch account and probably be okay. This was again during COVID, so people were lonely and inside their house, and so like it kind of worked. Hustling IRL, let's see what that is.
I've watched a lot of small business YouTube.
God damn, look at my arm. Holy shit.
Through the years, and a lot of them kind of give a good behind the scenes vibe, but even the behind the scenes vibe is like still kind of like set up, and you're kind of like, well, what really goes on at like the 2 a.m.s of this guy's life? Like what is he doing at 2 a.m. when he's hustling? So this is what I'm doing at 2:15 a.m. if you guys care. So I'm rocking some Gary V podcast stuff.
Gary
down here. I am making products for a little machine called Square. So I'm just typing in the name here and uploading a picture so that me and my wife Andrea can pick the right item at our pop-up store. This right here is a Square card reader, so it syncs.
Wow. Okay, Square. So this was March 3rd now, and I decided I was famous, and so I was going to do a pop-up shop in my garage. Never, ever invite people to your house when you have inventory. Like, I was so sloppy back then. This would never go down now. I would come to a convention. But I was really official. Like, I took everything so damn seriously. I remember my dad helped me out, and I was like, okay, I want seating over there, and I want this section here. I want a TV with my products here. And he looked at me like I was nuts. I was like, no, this is going to be huge. I need this done this way. We're going to do it. And so I even bought the Square credit card reader for one pop-up shop in my garage. Like, I was official. And so it looks like at 2 a.m. allegedly I was adding items to my Square account. Fascinating. Okay, so March 7th, today was a big day. I got my pop-up shop in the garage. I got it on mute because I don't want to get sued. But you can see I made this little menu here on Canva. I think I just did like a PowerPoint presentation-esque thing. But we have the iPad here with the stuff to click that I was working on in the last video. And if you look here, I've got sign up to get notified. This is what I was talking about earlier. You put a form up on your Wix or Shopify, and then I think we were doing like a giveaway this day. And so it was like, hey, if you want to spin the wheel, try to win something, just sign up right here. And then I had their contact information, and I'm sure I sent them a bunch of fun sales later. That's my great grandpa's cash register from the barbershop days here in Omaha. If you know, you know. We did some gift bags down there. I forgot what they had, maybe little plushies or something. And then I had like kind of a number order system because at the time, no one really knew what sets were called in Japan. It was just kind of like, oh, what's that one with the cool Palkia and Dialga on it? So I put little numbers on there that corresponded with the screen. I wanted it to be kind of like a, almost kind of like a fast food ordering thing. I remember was the inspiration. And then I've also got, I don't know if I show them here. Yeah. So I set up some tables because my theory here was if people sat down and ripped, then they'd be more likely to come back and buy more. I was telling my dad, I'm like, well, if they get something good, they'll come back because they're hyped. And if they get something not good, they'll come back to try again. That was kind of the logic. And I had like a cute poster on the ceiling that said like rip here. And then I remember I had snacks and a fridge with drinks to kind of get people to stay. And I know some people stayed for like several hours. It was really fun. It's good times. Oh my God, this was actually such an impactful post that Danny Phantom made. He had 300 orders in the past 24 hours. I'm sure at this point, Danny's like, that's nothing. Because this was, again, March 15th, 2021. But I remember I saw this, and Danny probably has no idea, but this was the most motivational Instagram post I've ever seen. I told my wife, I'm like, one day we're going to be this big. And we are. We've done 400 or 500 orders in one day at this point. Now I think we hit like 500 orders in a day. So yeah, thank you, Danny Phantom, for posting this. At the time, I don't think he even knew who I was. So cool, motivation. Thank you for that. I got the magnets this day.
TikTok, I'm absolutely stoked.
Different coat.
I got a car magnet.
This was a fun day. I got my gun safe.
She's a runner, she's a track.
I never have shoes or socks on. So you can see how the business has grown. I don't want to get sued for the music. March was a really busy month for us. We did the magnet, we got the safe, we had a nice calendar of to-dos, and this was a fan favorite at the time. I need to bring this back, but if you OGs are still around, this is when we did our doggo cards.
Guys, super stoked. Still got to round off the corner.
The complete lack of IP adherence is
with a little machine, but
insane. Jesus.
This is my dog.
It's Rosie. Written music here, but 81 shipments in one day. So I mean, God, that's a third of what Danny did. Apparently, like almost. I guess a fourth, more or less. Okay, good job, young me. Dropping in 5. Okay, so this is when we start getting kind of bigger. $20,000 of cards. This is my biggest order as of yet. It is now March 31st, so we're almost 4 months into the business. And oh my god, look how, oh, this stuff's so expensive now. I don't want to do the math on how much this is, but I'm pretty sure Miracle Twins like at least $300 or $400 a box. I think Double Blaze is around the same. Is that Dream League? Oh my god, I think that's Dream League. That's probably like $1,000 a box. I made a commercial. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is pretty entertaining.
You guys tired of your Pokemon card aisle being covered in candy at the store? At PokeAnnie.com, we've got booster boxes for days, guys. We've got Double Blaze, Miracle Twin. Get those full art trainer cards with Dream League and Tag Bolt, another fan favorite. If you don't like booster boxes, we also sell them by the pack. We got every variety you can think of. We sell them singles, or you can buy 10 packs at a time. We legit had to buy a safe for our whole collection here.
Wow.
So if you're tired of going to the store and not finding anything, or sick of going to Facebook and getting scalped.
I watched a Casey Neistat video, like I think a few days before this, and he is all about different camera angles. So this was my Casey Neistat impression.
Out of your mind.
You can go to PokeAnnie.com.
Okay, we have a website refresh. Actually looks pretty good. Not bad. 2021 Brian.
Where we sell Japanese Pokemon cards.
Can't sell Japanese Pokemon cards without some appropriation font. Yeah, good day. I sold those though. Made a lot of money on them. Behind the scenes, April 2021, so we're 4 months in.
All right, guys, got kind of a general business
No wonder I got so many comments on my hair. My hair was wild.
walkthrough update today. Every once in a while, I like to kind of show
Dog toys in every single shot.
what the current setup looks like. This is mostly for myself because in a few more months, I'll probably make fun of how lame it was, which is kind of what I've been doing.
Not wrong.
So we're pretty fancy now. USPS, the Postal Service gave us these cool bins. So now we can fill our orders up. We got like first class and priority here. Here's where we store the bins over here. And now the Postal Service comes and picks our stuff up for us, which is nice. This is some back stock. We need a second gun safe because this gun safe's full.
Oh boy.
Here's where we pack our variety packs. It's a little more convenient having them all together. We got some little bonus cards. We got a Stanley toolbox used for exactly what it was made for, polybags. We got a bubble wrap computer stand because we can't afford standing desks yet. And we got a big pile of legendary heartbeat.
Legendary heartbeat.
All right, guys.
Couple of things to unpack here. Number one, I don't know why I don't have the ability to clean before I make videos, but so obviously the USPS totes are new. This is the month I found out that the Postal Service picks things up for free if you have the USPS mobile app. So I highly recommend downloading the app. You just put your address in, you put how many packages you have, and then they will come to your address for free and pick up your stuff. So I highly recommend that. That piece of paper there is called a, what do they call it? A manifest scan sheet. So if you use Shippo for your order fulfillment, or honestly probably any like pirate ship, any kind of shipping platform, there's probably a way to print a scan sheet manifest, which basically that allows the Postal Service to scan that one central barcode on the piece of paper, and then everything that you guys see here would automatically be scanned in. It allows them to not have to scan every individual package. So I highly recommend looking into that. Obviously the business just keeps on growing. This was kind of nifty. We had this like a windowsill, and so those variety packs we talked about earlier, I just had like the 10 sets in a line. So when someone bought a variety pack, I could just Apparently I didn't have the wherewithal to just pre-pack the variety packs, but this was about as good as it got. And of course the famous shipping department. Good times. This was pretty interesting. This is when English cards and Japanese cards became kind of unavailable, so I moved to Korean.
This here is an article.
Very representative to our current market. I don't know how much stuff we have at this point. Probably 60, 70K. I bet now it's like 250K, like just some of the vintage stuff in here. Anyway, we're doing well at this point. It is April 11th now. This is an iconic part of PokeAnnie history when Vice News called us. And oh my god, what a freaking journey that was.
Vice News on YouTube just called me. They've got like 14 million subscribers. and we talked for a little bit, and I secured an interview to get the Pokemon business featured on Vice, their new series Side Hustles.
Okay, this was fun. We did we've done a lot of rip and ships at this point, and I built myself a studio. I went on a little shopping spree.
All right, guys, updated office tour. Everything back here is still the same, but now we have a whole studio down here. We got the ring light, we got the green screen, we got all this fun, expensive stuff, and 3 backgrounds that'll never be in sync again because humans don't do that. So this boom mic is sweet, so I can throw that down when I'm doing my rip and ship recordings. And then when I'm done, it just kind of slides back over. This right here is our rip and ship camera. So it, again, kind of goes down. It looks at the cards when we don't need it. We can put it up.
Okay, so then, like I said with the pop-up shop, I really wouldn't recommend you inviting strangers to your house when you're a YouTuber and a store with $200,000 of stuff. So I talked to my local mall, Westroads Mall, famous for the Von Mar shooting, and also Justin Bieber. On a more positive note, let's take a look.
Guys, we are live at Westroads Mall, Omaha, Nebraska, right by the food court here. We got all the booster packs, we got booster box marketing.
I was pretty official here. So I, once again, have this is like a Venmo QR code. I have a sign up for notifications code somewhere on here. Custom tablecloth, custom little sign thing, cash register here again. This was fun for me. Oh my god, the Misty. Andrea hated this thing. Yeah, I basically employed Andrea to give up her weekends in order to work for me at this pop-up shop. It was July 10th. She's a teacher, so bye-bye summer break. Looks like we have a new room tour set up here.
Guys, we got another office update here. So we got Pokemon stuff here still. We got Weiss Schwartz and Digimon, more Weiss Schwartz. We still got our shipping tables are a little bit different now. We got kind of an L shape going on. All of our packing materials up here. We moved the couch back in, so now we have a living space, kind of a lounge, so to speak. We got a super cool
August 28th. We got them. What is this?
All right, Twitch, we finally got the Pokemon Oreos. After a lot of hunting on eBay for $25 to $30 a pouch, we went to Target for $4. All right.
You can see that Pokemon in 2021 really was the same as it is now. People were flipping these on eBay for $30, and it's really no different today. So this was the bull market that started us off. You can see we just like all of a sudden get crazy. This is September 16th, 30K Shiny Star V. So this is my first Black Friday of the business. So obviously like 9 or 11 months in. And yeah, let's see how we did.
Hi guys, Black Friday is in full effect. We are running out of product rapidly. Here's our gun safe. You guys have seen it before.
Wow.
Yep. We've got a Bulbasaur in there. It's so empty. So yeah, guys, if you ordered something, it's going to be on its way very soon. Thanks for the patience.
Happy birthday to us. Here's our 1-year anniversary.
Starting this video like the old days. Today's our birthday. Just realized that now it's 4:30, so I'm 4.5 hours late. But today is our 1-year birthday, guys. Thank you for taking our little card shop out of my garage and turning it into a card shop out of my basement. For real, guys.
It was never in my garage. I don't know why I said that. Okay, this was fun. So apparently, just basically 1 year in, we got English distribution. I did not realize it was that early. I thought it was later. What are these? Fusion. Okay. So this is really gonna date the video. So Fusion Strike cases, we have a Battle Style somewhere in here, and also Chilling Reign. And it's so funny. Like Fusion Strike's like what, like $900 a box now. And these were junk. Like our distribution company forced us to take these if we wanted. Maybe it was Brilliant Star. I forgot what our first set was we did. But this was seriously junk. I think they cost us $82 or $83, and they were worth $90 on TCG Player. So funny how things work.
English booster boxes and cases have arrived, guys. We got Fusion Strike cases and boxes, Evolving Skies, Vivid Voltage,
not
and
Evolving Skies. Oh no.
Darkness Ablaze boxes available. Pokene.com.
So I know we sold Evolving Skies for $130. I remember it because it was like the most expensive set we sold in English. And oh boy. Wish I would have held on to those. RoboSkills is here. You're doing English now? Whoa. February 9th, 2022. National TV. I don't think this is Vice. I think this is...
For Japanese viewers of our Twitch show or our website, we're going to be on your national TV in April. We're filming it today.
Hashtag no Dream League Marnie. That was an Opossum Bud reference. Hilarious.
Of NHK, the NHK channel in Japan. PokeNE is going to be repping the states. Hopefully we make our country look a little less crazy.
Wow, no. Oh my god, I thought our country was crazy in 2022. Oh, young Brian, you have no idea.
But yeah, guys, NHK.
Oh, you're so cute. NHK, that's basically Japanese PBS. It got 10 million views nationwide, so yay for me. So this was the first Collecticon, I think. Orlando Collecticon.
Collecticon decision making. First stop, fun. Second stop in. Third stop, also third stop.
Oh no. Oh no. We got Japanese binder.
And then there was this. That was the fourth stop. And my dumbass brought this. Here's a reference photo. My first thought was to donate all my clothes and see how much I could fit inside my small little suitcase. Not bad, but my wife says I can't donate my clothes. So thanks to Walmart for sponsoring this video. No, I went to Walmart and I bought another suitcase. It looks like this is gonna work. I got just enough room for my clothes. Okay.
Kind of proud of that. So yeah, I bought out a guy's booth. So now it's February 2022, and at this point, a lot of the Japanese sellers are getting out of the game. I don't know why, if the market was turning or what the deal was, but there was a lot of Collecticon booths that were just selling their entire booth. And so I bought one, and then I also bought MetaZoo, RIP. Poke ICT is in this chat. That's hilarious. He's got that's Chase. He's a big deal now. He's got a big store in Kansas City or Wichita. So yeah, go visit him in Wichita. RoboSkills is here. It's funny seeing these people here that have like always been around. So pray from. Oh wait, this was in. I think this is when eBay bought something.
eBay just acquired TCG Player for $300 million.
Wow.
Just a couple months after TCG Player acquired Channel Fireball and Binder POS. eBay essentially got three big players in one transaction, and they're kind of playing them.
Kind of interesting seeing the past kind of summarized in a nice little video here. Big shipment from Distro.
Do you guys want to know what it's like when you're a vendor for the Pokemon card company?
Yes.
Gotta show off the car. And boom. That's terrifying.
That was so cute back then. God, all this is long gone now. Long gone. Good times. So August 26th, I was actually getting some decent allocations. I mean, for the time. You saw the Fusion Strike ETBs. I think we sold this for like $40. Lost Origin came in, and wow, it's a lot. How much?
So I ordered $25,000 of Lost Origin, and we're gonna see what that looks like. Honestly, not too bad. Oh, that is scary. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, freaking K. We got everything loaded up.
Oh, we got a pallet.
Pallet of ETBs in just now, guys. Brilliant Stars, I believe. This side. And then Fusion Strike over here. Everyone's favorite set right there. So yeah,
I don't think Fusion Strike was selling much.
But yeah, no more ETBs after this for now. So yeah.
Wow. First pallet. So took me about 9-10 months to get a pallet. Buy some ETBs. I have too many. K, thanks.
Rudy here. I bought $10,000 of Fusion Strike ETBs. I'm just kidding. I'm not Rudy. But I did buy a lot of Fusion Strike ETBs. Why? Because I think this set is going to go to the moon. Back in 2004, 2005, people thought Bitcoin was silly, right? They were going for like a couple cents, maybe $1, maybe $10. Boom, someone bought a ton of Bitcoin. Now they're billionaires. I think Fusion Strike is the next Bitcoin. Haha, sarcastic video.
That was a sarcastic video, but God, it's ironic how that became the truth. Yeah, Fusion Strike was like a meme set in November of 2022. Like literally, I think we were selling them for like $37 just to break even, more or less. Oh my goodness. It's funny how like unironic that video actually ended up.
So the reason I did buy like 10 grand of Fusion Strike ETBs is because when you have a vendor license with a distributor for Pokemon,
this is still true.
The more stuff you buy, the more stuff you get access to buy. So I'm a pretty new account still. I started when Brilliant Stars came out. So in order to get my like allocations where they are, I have to buy a bunch of crap that nobody wants. Fusion Strike ETBs, for example. So again, the more I buy, the more access I have. So for us to get 200 boxes of Silver Tempest, this is one of the many things I had to do to essentially get my account up to a standard where I'm allowed to get 200 boxes of Silver Tempest. What's the point of this video? I just think people find that interesting. I think a lot of people,
I gotta give myself credit. There's a lot of folks who thought this was a stupid concept. They thought I was wasting money. They thought I was lying. And it's like, man, look at, where are you at now, bros? This dude kind of knows the future. Ice Shut Pokemon Master. Not 100% wrong about Fusion Strike. I am a Brilliant Stars first. I mean, yeah. Sword Shield is the most overprinted cards of all time. Fusion Strike ETVs to the moon. This was our 100th 5-star review.
We officially hit.
Crazy.
The ground. Just kidding. Facebook, 5 out of 5 based on 83 people. We haven't hit that hundo quite yet on the Facebook. So genuinely thank you guys for everyone who gave us reviews on Google and the Facebook machine. If you haven't yet, it really does help. And if you're looking for cards, PokeAny.com.
I finally pronounced PokeAny.com, not like a psychopath, so that's good. Money Machine Go Burr, thanks for the V-Star universes. First 200 go out tonight. At this point, I'm already kind of near Danny Phantom's level from, you know, a year ago. Oh my god, that is literally Money Machine Go Burr. I remember this. I haven't changed a bit.
Are 3 reprints confirmed for V-Star Universe? Maybe. Everyone seems to agree that this weekend there will be a reprint. That seems to be confirmed. At a time, there was a rumor that that reprint would be severely slowed down due.
Oh, we were talking about reprints. That's actually hilarious. Wow. Okay, this is the Charizard UPC. Oh my goodness.
The real question is, did I buy enough Charizard UPCs? Time will tell. Yes, time will indeed tell.
Oh, Jerry, this comment aged like milk. Time won't tell. 20x more printed than celebrations. Oh boy, the prices were hilarious. Keep it 50 years most likely. Nothing changes, guys. The more things change, the more they stay the same. If you hold them 10 years, they'll be worth $65 a box. You could have bought anything else and made quick money. Oh, goodness gracious. How little we knew in 2022. My life lately, not bad, just unconventional.
Daily schedule of a Pokemon salesman. Wake up at 8 o'clock, send wire transfers to Japan, go back to sleep.
So at this point, I'm wire transferring money to Japan. I'm not just using credit cards, I guess.
Wake up at 10 o'clock, let FedEx in the garage to drop off Japanese packages. Go back to sleep. Wake up at 11 a.m., let UPS in to drop off shipping supplies and English Pokemon cards. Try to go back to sleep. Wake up at 12:15, let USPS inside and help her get packages loaded into her truck. 1 o'clock, actually stay up, do orders for 6 to 8 hours at this point. And and then not go to bed.
Yeah, I lived like that for a while. Yeah, I went to bed at 6 a.m. and I woke up, like I said, I woke up like 4 or 5 times. I got like 1 hour of sleep per nap, I guess, and I did this for about a year. My guy, you need employees. This dude has no idea how accurate that comment was. At this point, I'm full-time, by the way, so I went full-time really quick. I think I was full-time in like May or June of the previous year. Make 1 cent if you buy and hold. The profits for this set are indescribable. It's wild no one is taking advantage. This is another sarcastic video that I'm gonna guess aged way better than it should have.
Folks, we've got a palette of the Charizard UPC behind me here. Now I know what you're thinking, Brian, the Charizard UPC is old news. Nobody wants it anymore. Warehouses are dumping it on the market. People are fire selling. The folks that bought it for $260 are regretting their entire life choices. Guys, I'm bullish on this set. We're doing $360 a case. I think by 2023, it has the potential to hit 360.01, maybe 360 2 cents. So you're going to have a little bit of a profit potential. There's some upward tick in the market. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You don't need to trust me. I'm just a guy with crazy hair working out of my basement. Like I always say, folks, when there's a fire and everyone's running away, you got to run towards it. You put on your firefighter helmet, you put on your jacket, your boots, and you rush towards that fire. Silly. Yes, I consume my fair share of alpha investments, and that was my 7-second attempt to emulate it. But yeah, $360 a case, Charizard UP.
Oh my goodness. Wow, give it 7 to 10 years and it'll be $4,000 a case. Probably. Remember guys, XY Evolutions was once on sale for 50% off. Do what you want with that information. I hope you're rich. Last minute shoppers, fear not, I don't sleep. This must have been Christmas.
It's 3 a.m. right now in Omaha, Nebraska. We're going to be up till about 7:30 or 8 a.m. Central packaging the rest of these orders, guys. We got to get them out tomorrow at noon when USPS comes to pick them up. These packages here and everything else we pack tonight are guaranteed to make it by Christmas based on USPS's guarantee, not my own.
I had fun with this business back then. Like, this was like peak business, actually. I was like always so excited to get orders and just hustle and grind. I feel like this is probably the most fun I've had running this business. December 17th, 2022. I think I take it for granted now, a little bit. 5 steps to start a Pokemon card business in 2023. All right.
How to start a Pokemon card company in 2023. Number 1, you're going to need a supplier. If you Google Pokemon card official distributors, you will get a list from the Pokemon official website of the distributors. If you call every single one of them, you might get a bite. A lot of them only work with brick and mortar. I'm an online store, Southern Hobby. Worked with me. It was great. I did have to spend a ton of money per month on crappy stuff before I started getting good stuff, so be prepared to lay down about 5 figures per month. If you're doing Japanese cards like I started with, Instagram DM everyone who's Japanese and has a Pokemon card on their Instagram page. Eventually you'll find someone. Next thing you need to do is build a website. Wix is what I use. Shopify and Square also work. Make it look official. If you suck at design, pay someone a Fiverr. It will be worth every penny. Get a domain and get an email address that's official. Don't skimp out on that. TikTok, market the hell out of yourself. 12 videos a day. Don't pay for advertising for the first 6 months. You don't need to. Pray people like you and remain the best customer service kind of person you can be. Ship stuff in 24 hours. How to start a Pokemon card.
I did all that in one take. Not bad. Wix is big trash. I made $1 million using it. 12 videos a day, haha. Yep. New Kanto only special set coming for Pokemon Original 151.
Attention old people. Pokemon is releasing a Pokemon 151 special box in Japan this June. It's of course going to feature the original 151 Pokemon from the, you guessed it, Unova region, and that includes Charizard.
Haha. If Kadabra comes back, I'm throwing a party. Clifford, I hope you had a fantastic party, my friend. She thinks I'm actually going to post these, what I go through when I try to make a basic market update video.
You look homeless AF right now.
What? Homeless AF?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Love of my life. Evie, you're being loud, dog.
Okay, well, with like your beard, your long hair, with the hood up, like...
Hood up's to hide the hair.
Oh.
The beard is just... We're mammals. We grow hair. Are you body shaming me?
No.
No? Okay, that's good.
Andrew was a good coworker. We're still married. She just, doesn't work for me anymore. We're finally getting out of our 300 square foot dungeon and moving to a 1,500 square foot space. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is when I started building my new house. Uline catalog, highly recommend. Okay, so this beautiful paragraph from hell is actually probably what got me really far with the distro. I didn't really realize it at the time, but this was a huge mistake, and it cost me a lot of capital, and I did not have enough capital for this. But look, watch this beauty. This is an iconic moment.
Up until now, I have been the perfect illustration of what a business owner on the internet should look like. But today, my perfection has been tattered. Thanks to the Mimikyu EX boxes. All this here, this is a mistake. So I wanted 150 boxes, which would be like 25 cases, so however much money that is. Well, I accidentally put 150 cases. So that's 2 of these big pallets plus like half of another one. They're as tall, they're my height. And I'm like 7 6'4" or something. I'm pretty tall. I'm supposed to be getting rid of stuff. I'm supposed to be like lowering my inventory so we can put it all on a moving truck and like GTFO. Now you may be wondering, Brian, how do you accidentally order that many? Because I'm dumb. People like me shouldn't own businesses. If you're someone like me, don't start your own business. Just work at Target. I worked at Shopko. I met my wife there. It was wonderful. Then Shopko went bankrupt and closed forever, but that's not the point. If you're like me and you do stupid things like that, don't start a business. It's not worth it. I get to work with these two knuckleheads. That's the only real benefit here. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Buy my Mimikyu boxes before I get divorced.
So this is another sign of the times, March 4th, 2023. But yeah, so I bought these 2 pallets and we're moving like a few months later. So that was sucked. And in case you guys are looking at Mimikyu boxes on TCG Player right now, I can tell you they cost me $12.50 a piece. They were worth $14 on TCG Player at the time. Tons of info and products available.
So this is a new record for pallet.
Ooh, I got rid of the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. I got some blue ones.
Pallet size. It's like a foot taller than me. We've never had a pallet this big. Usually they're about up to here. So absolutely terrifying. This is Crown Zenith, the Paldea mini tins, the
Look at those
Cyclizer boxes, and some other various stuff. It's all on the website, pokene.com. Please buy it. My God, this is terrifying. We're moving in like 20 days. So yeah, guys, big ass pallet full of great stuff. We got case discounts. We also have case discounts on Paldea Evolved, booster boxes,
Oh my goodness. Look at those prices on Paldea Evolved. SS $285 for a sealed case. That is wild. It's inventory day. Kill me.
So today's inventory day. I like these behind the scenes videos when I watch businesses, so here's mine. Those are Scarlet and Violet sleeved boosters. We got a lot of them. This pallet is all Mimikyu EX boxes that were forced upon me. This is furniture for our new house in 2.5 weeks. Yay. This is more pallet action. We got, I don't even know, Cyclizer boxes, because, you know, everyone wants those. Over here, the pink sticky notes mean we counted it already, so that's all counted. Blue Sky, Korean, ETBs, stuff no one wants. Got the Clara Cyrus. We got some more Korean crap. This is more Mimikyu boxes, because you can't have enough Mimikyu boxes. Thanks, Southern Hobby. I shouldn't complain. I'm very lucky I have a distro. Love you, Steven. This is V Strikers 10s. These have Evolving Skies in them on the top there. Lucario V-Star. We got One Piece. All count.
Those tins had Evolving Skies. I sold those all to a guy here in Omaha, like, right before the boom.
Like the pink sticky notes. Fusion Strike ETBs. I think a Darkness Ablaze one, too. This stuff is mostly not counted yet. Got some, what is that? Silver Tempest ETBs. And then we've got all this. Oh, they've been counted. We got triple area counted.
Oh boy.
So yeah, that's behind.
So at this point, my basement is, I think it's like 400 or 500 square feet. The garage was 600 square feet. I still had an upstairs room, but you can see how imperative it was that I move. So it's May 8th, 2023. And yeah, apparently I'm moving at the end of the month. Back from the dead, ready to work again.
Social media. I'm back. It's been a hot minute. So a lot of stuff happened over the past couple weeks. Number one, it took about 2 weeks to fully sell the house, move the entire company. A lot of people don't realize how much stuff we actually have, like inventory-wise. And setting up the new shop here with the new studio, it took forever. And so after that, like 2-week period, then we decided it'd be smart to plan a 1.5 week long trip to the Gulf of Mexico. So we did that, and that took a long time. And now we're finally back, but for the past 2.5 days, we've been catching up on orders that were pending during our Gulf of Mexico trip. So then we kind of grinded that out, and now those orders are, for the most part, fulfilled. And now we can go on with our normally scheduled programming. Paldea Evolved, we've got a ton of it because I basically didn't push it at all. So using that in June, guys, orders will all be going out, you know, within that 20.
Nothing crazy. 151 is broken. That's about right. 2-minute business vlog episode 1. I thought I would do these like every week.
2-minute Pokemon business vlog episode 1. So we bought some new shelves to go with our aisle over here. I just built them. You can see the plastic. We're going to go ahead and scooch these a little bit to the left so we got a bigger aisle. probably end up being Oblivion Flames backstock, as well as Pokemon 151. I present to you 151 UPCs. Alakazam, Zapdos, all the UPCs in the world.
October 4th,
this person
2023.
Kristen bought 10 cases. Thanks, Kristen.
I remember
put a good
Kristen.
dent in the pallets. All this stuff is already sold, so Brian's gonna be busy. I gotta get all this out before Thursday. All by myself and with my wonderful wife. My eyes are tired. My hair looks fantastic, actually, for being 2 in the morning. I just got back from Dumb Money, the Wall Street Bets GME movie, because no matter how busy you get, always take yourself on a date. And Tuesday is $5 day, so I just had to be there.
Frugal.
I could sell 2 pallets all I want, but I'll never give up a $5 movie. So I'm going to be away from social media for a couple days, I know.
Wow, crazy. 151 UPCs. Yep, that's when I hired my cousin. My first employee I hired like a couple of days, weeks later.
What's up, Internet? This is Brian at PokeAnnie.com, and I made a hire. This is...
Hi, I'm Abby.
Wow, look at this. We bought 600 Paldean Fates booster bundles. Oh my god.
600 Paldean Fates booster boxes have arrived, and we're packing them up all night. But as always, I have to build my little pyramid first. Each one of these suckers holds 10, and we got some other stuff here as well. If you missed out on the Paldean Fates booster bundles, we're going to try to get more in stock. I'm working with my 2 distributors, and it's a very popular set. So
okay, so apparently by now I've got 2 distributors. It is February 22nd, 2024.
Hopefully they can hook us up. Go to PokeAnnie.com and buy.
We have a rubber flooring at the basement.
Stuff.
Buy my stuff. Became a thing now.
A whole lot of it. Oh, and we have a brand new website with a new design with a little more organization, and we do have a mobile app on the way. So go check the site out and look forward to that mobile app, and subscribe to us on YouTube. 600 pounds.
Website's looking pretty good. Twilight Masquerade and more. So May 24th, 2024. It's about a year and a half ago almost. And this is kind of more where we're at now. This is pretty much where we're at now. I can't even imagine what all this stuff's worth at this point. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, you made it to the end. Congratulations for your patience or impatience, depending on how often you clicked forward. I hope you guys enjoyed this review from my 2021 days all the way through 2024. Most things after 2024 have been largely the same. We're still in the same basement. We're still doing the same amount of sales, roughly 350,000 to 600,000 a month, depending on the sets and the holiday time. I'm hoping this winter we will hit 750 in a month, and then next year we will hit $5 million for the year yet again. Things are very strange right now. I'm not getting nearly as much inventory as I used to get, and neither is anyone else. Eventually, we're going to hit a bear market, but I don't think it'll be for a while, so I'll probably make another one of these long summary videos within the next year or so, just to see how 2024 through 2026 goes. If you liked this video, leave a comment, subscribe, a like, I suppose, and I'll be doing more of these long-form videos, and if this long-form video sucks, then we'll just go back to the 10-minute ones. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Buy my stuff at PokeAnnie.com, and have a wonderful night.